LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. So a moment now to see the story for OG Anunoby.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Miles McBride is out there with Mikalbridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl-Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the 4. And for Milwaukee, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. And Clark, for these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Now here's Kuzma. Pass to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Lopez, the screen. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Hart passes to Anunoby. Out left to the wing. Offensively, Karl-Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Katz is generally among the best in the league.
Both good from the line that time.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Lopez. Here's Prince. Takes a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You know, when he was coming out of college, this is exactly what scouts thought Prince would be. A strong 3-and-D wing who plays with a lot of effort.
Now here's Towns. Last game he had 34 points. Outside McBride. Towns a screen on Lillard. Here's McBride. Yes, it's good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Hard against Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. Lillard outside. That 3's off the mark. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the Bucks, and we discussed Mikalbridges. Coach said Mikal creates a lot of problems with his movement off the ball. He keeps the defense on its toes. We can't allow him to get into a rhythm. And he also praised Bridges' on-ball defense. He'll be the focus of their game plan tonight. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Prince. After the basket by New York on the other end. Lets it go from deep. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Towns a screen on Prince. McBride. And the 3 off target. And so Prince will bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 6. Kuzma outside. Lillard a screen on Bridges. Kuzma, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Off target from 3-point range.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Back to Hart. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Prince. And another miss by Milwaukee.
That's a take those.
Here's Bridges. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
They've been having major problems offensively. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Knights squad. Get wild and let them hear it. It's time for T-shirt.
Let's take this chance to see the players who have been the top rebounders since the All-Star break. The fourth spot held by Giannis Antetokounmpo and, of course, Karl Anthony Towns.
One look at the numbers, and it's obvious these two have become dominant forces in the paint over this stretch.
Kuzma, the pass to Lopez. Deflects the pass. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Count it.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Prince against Bridges. Pass to Antetokounmpo. They still need this. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. New York leading by 10. Clark, one thing to know when you play the Bucks, they don't give up many offensive rebounds.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. Against Milwaukee, your first shot in each possession is probably and likely going to be your last shot. Some teams don't even try for second chance opportunities against the Bucks. They're such a strong defensive rebounding team.
Milwaukee with the ball. After the basket by New York on the other end. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Here's Hart. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And with both teams fighting for playoff position, this is as intense of a regular season as you'll see, Grant.
Oh, B.A., you can feel what's at stake here in the arena. Both of these teams will treat this like the postseason. The playoffs start now for them.
Shoot 2.
And he drops a first.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
And so he hits both. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Now here's Lillard. No points yet, just 5 to shoot. Lopez finds Kuzma. And another miss by Milwaukee.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Hart passes to Towns. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Brook Lopez.
When Towns is hammering the inside, putting pressure on the defense, good things happen for this team.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
So hits one and misses one at the line.
And I love how they've been the aggressors on the offensive end, so unafraid of contact, looking to score points in the lane and at the free throw line.
A big disparity in the free throws, and that's been a big boost to their offense.
Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Next 10. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best move. Let's go. No thanks. We have a dancer.
For the most part, they take good shots. Top 5 in field goal percentage. This is a coach who preaches efficiency.
Beyond the arc. They hit threes at a very good clip, and that opens up the court. Bucks trail by 17. Pass to Prince. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Now Towns. Bridges outside. Towns a screen on Prince. For 3, Bridges. Giannis with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Here's Towns. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hart. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
First one falls.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, strength, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And on offense, he's been a force, scoring over 30 a game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Mikalbridges.
You know, Taurean Prince is not the guy you want to send to the foul line.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, one of the things that makes Taurean Prince a real asset is that he embraces his role. It could be points, maybe it's boards. Whatever you want him to do, he pretty much can do it.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
Achua. Out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball. All right, let's look at the last handful of seasons and the steals numbers for Gary Trent.
And when you see the decline his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's not playing that type of gritty, intense D that he's used to. That's a part of his game he needs to bring back.
Wright's checked in for New York. The Bucks trail by 14. Lillard left side. Pass to Green. Robinson against Nance. 5 on the clock. And here's Porter. For 3, here's Lillard. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
Now here's Robinson. He's scoreless. The shot by Payne, no good. The Bucks shooting 33% in the first quarter. Nance, the pass to Trent. Lillard against Payne. Green, a screen. Lillard can't get it to go. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 11-point game. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
What's incredible, he doesn't need much space to let it fly. Lillard's shooting touch does wonders for his team spacing.
Oh, rejected by Lillard. And he recovers it. Offensive rebound. Now Bridges. 17 points in his last outing. The teardrop. And he gets that one. Bridges has got 11 points.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Outside, Green. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. New York leading by 12. Bridges passes to Achua. The rebound by the Bucks.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
1:24 left to play in the first. Trent from long range. Counted from distance.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
Dame is money from the mid-range. He's
with a screen on Trent. Here's Bridges. Missed it. 5 for 7 from the field.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Nance outside. On the wing, Porter. He's guarded by Bridges. Fires it. Porter's shot is off. Payne finds Bridges. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Green from the arc. Robinson with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson.
Substitution on the court.
That'll count. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And that does it for the first quarter. Knicks out in front, up 9. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Green. Then it's Smith. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Trent in a shooting guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Now here's Porter. No points so far. 6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo, a screen on right. Oh! Don't let Giannis in!
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
Payne with the bucket.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Porter against Payne. Pass to Green. Here's Trent. And he lobs it up the feed. The jam. Giannis.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Towns a screen on Porter. Payne, the pass to Towns. And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, B.A. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play. Trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
The first free throw is good. Shamet, he's checked in for New York. And so Towns nails them both.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Porter with a screen on Achua. Here's Antetokounmpo. Again, Antetokounmpo missing.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Milwaukee shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for one, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo. New York leading by 7. Here's Kolek. Pass to Beauchamp. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points here in the quarter. Porter against Payne. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Pick by Smith. Antetokounmpo inside. Achua's there. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
New York making a switch here. Wright's checked in.
Knicks substitution. Number 0. DeLon Wright.
To the middle. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Green in the post. Yet to see a basket. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Towns passes to Beauchamp. Towns on a screen. And here's Wright from the arc. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
Knicks leading by 5. Outside Payne. Pass to Towns. Up and over Smith. And the Knicks miss again. The Bucks have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Oh, the strength of Giannis.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Outside Achua. Achua with a screen on Green. Beauchamp. Off target with the 3. Over Payne. And it's Milwaukee scoring again. And New York has possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
Pass to Porter. From downtown. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Beauchamp passes to Payne. Towns outside. Six on the shot clock. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws. And 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
It's both from the stripe. The Bucks trail by 6. And the timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. checked in for Wright. As the playoffs draw closer, here's what the East looks like. You take a look at the Knicks, now in second. They look to be in terrific shape moving forward. And, of course, Milwaukee down a few spots.
I think for the Bucks, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Now here's Lillard. Give him 8 points now. Back to Green. Knocked loose. Stolen by Anunoby. Spins. Hart passes to McBride. Back to Hart. Fires for three. Fires in the triple. Hart's got 11.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Lillard outside. Shot to stop the run. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one.
Have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball in his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court. Hey, look, if you could pick anybody to take the last shot for your team, Lillard would have to be that guy. In crunch time, he is lethal.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Shoot two.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw is good. The Bucks trail by 8. Lillard looking around. And another miss by Milwaukee.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And the upcoming schedule for Milwaukee. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns.
And for that game against the 76ers, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 10, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
New York making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Shots good by Hart.
How about Josh Hart making beautiful music all day long? They have no answer for him.
Pass to Lopez. Back to Lillard. There's contact, but Lillard slips through.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Now here's Hart. He's got 13 to the paint. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession.
And they're a solid defensive squad, finishing in the top half of the league in terms of opponent scoring. You like seeing them be intense on this end of the floor.
And you mentioned all those points off turnovers they produced. The defensive effort we've seen from them has been pretty impressive, and those points are proof that the effort is paying off.
Quick and smart, Prince finds all kinds of ways to disrupt shooters.
Kuzma against Hart. Green with a screen on Hart. Kuzma for three. And it's New York with a rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Hart. Bridges against Prince. That's good from Bridges on the assist from Hart. Bridges has got 13 now.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Lillard outside. Lillard! What'd you expect?
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Bridges against Prince. Back to Lillard. Lillard unfazed by the contact.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
And a big finish by Robinson.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Here's Lillard. He's got 17. Pass to Lopez. Back to Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Lillard converting inside.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Now here's McBride, defended by Lillard. To the inside. Here's Bridges. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more. The Bucks trail by 10. Lillard outside. Kuzma outside. 4 on the clock. For 3. And it's New York with a rebound.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And here's Milwaukee now, after the basket by New York on the other end. Lillard outside. And a nice finish on the layup. Lillard's got 13 points in this quarter.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Inside.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just 1 season, I think it's been remarkable.
He misses the free throw. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. The drive by Porter. Nice D from Bridges. Hard up top. Outside Anunoby. For three, Bridges. Can't hit that one. And so it's New York, ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot from line. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for our contestant.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race. Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little too creative?
I wish you wear an alternative jersey every once in a while, Ernie.
Yeah, man. You know, your threads are getting a little bit stale. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what's up with this? I just asked a basketball question, and now it's a personal attack. I'm done with you two. All right, let's get right into the story of the first half, and it's been the play of Mikalbridges.
Bridges might not be the biggest name on the team, but ask anyone, he's a certified baller. Great start to this game.
One of the best two-way players at his position. He's a rising star. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 10. They host the Hawks after this one. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. So on the floor for the Knicks, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. Miles McBride is out there with Mikalbridges. Then it's Josh Hart, and it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
New York leading by 12. Pass to Hart. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Giannis driving inside. And it's in there. Antetokounmpo's got 16 points now.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Back to McBride. Hart with a screen on Lillard. Clock at 6. McBride can't get it to go. The Bucks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Back to Kuzma. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Lillard, a screen on Hart. And they double up Antetokounmpo. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. McBride passes to Bridges. Hart with it. Towns on a screen. There's the triple. Drops in the 3. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the 3 ball.
Now here's Lillard. 24 points for him. And, yep, it's good. Lillard's got 26 points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Towns up top. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Anunoby can't get it to go. The Bucks trail by 8. Pass to Lillard. Kuzma with the ball. Lillard right side. And he lays it up and in. 28 points for him.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Bridges. He's got 18. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Let's give a big welcome to the floor, your forward crew.
Looking at the real numbers from the real NBA, the best free throw shooting teams of the season. Number 5, the Knicks.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. 9-point game. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. The shot by Lillard, no good. New York has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
2 shots.
Free throw good. Lillard.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
And both free throws good for Lillard. New York leading by 7. Towns on a screen. Anunoby with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. And the call will be against Kylekuzma. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Knicks with the possession here. Towns a screen on Lillard. There's the 3. He buries it from 3. McBride's got 9 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Lillard. 30 points in the game. And here's Hart. Giannis with the rebound. The 3 from Prince. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Hart. Now here's Towns. Outside Hart. Towns a screen on Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Right side McBride puts up a 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Pass to Lillard. Now Lopez. Kuzma for 3. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. New York leading by 10. Outside Hart. Outside Anunoby. And here's Hart. Towns a screen on Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo over to help. Just 5 on the clock. McBride passes to Towns. And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 15.
Exactly what they needed from Towns. Using his size and strength to box out and keep that play alive.
And Lillard gets it to go.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
New York has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Hart up top. Antetokounmpo covering, and the shot goes. Hart's got 15 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Prince finds Kuzma. And here's Lopez. Back to Kuzma. Shoots over Anunoby. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bridges outside. Three-pointer. Lillard pulls down the board. Lillard's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Mikalbridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lopez. Green's checked in for Milwaukee. And a switch here also for New York. Payne's checked in. Up top, Bridges. Hard against Antetokounmpo. Shot from the top of the key. Hard can't hit.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Prince, the pass to Lillard. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Lillard's got 14 points now in the second half.
Lillard can make it from that spot, and he can make it from much farther out, too. Wow.
Bridges outside. Launches a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
On the wing, Green. He's covered by Hart. Here's the 3. That one's good from Green. And the assist by Antetokounmpo. And now it's just a 4-point New York lead. Outside Hart. Pass to McBride. Towns a screen on Prince. 5 on the clock. McBride passes to Bridges. No good. Unable to win this run. The Bucks have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Now here's Towns. 15 points in the game. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Lillard. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
different look for Milwaukee. Trent comes in for Lopez. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. Here's Robinson, currently averaging 5 points a game. Pass to Bridges. Up top, Robinson. Here's Bridges to get back on track. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Takes it inside. Oh, no holding back. Giannis powers his way through.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Outside Payne. Bridges outside. He drops it from range. Bridges has got 21.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Knicks with the lead. Payne pass to Bridges. Now here's Payne. Robinson, a screen on Lillard. Back to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Porter with a screen on Payne. Lillard against Wright. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on DeLon Wright.
He's a three-level scorer, Damian Lillard. This time getting to work inside.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for New York.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Free throw good, Lillard. And both free throws good for Lillard. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. 17 points was their biggest margin. Payne, a screen on Trent. Three-pointer, Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Here's Lillard. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lillard's got 41.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And the basket by Bridges.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Payne against Lillard. Pass to Trent. Outside Porter. The three is up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Mikal Bridges has been on display for New York, doing some damage from deep. He now has 5 3-pointers in the game. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Jackson. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Green. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Porter in at the point. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now here's Towns. Right side Payne. 4 on the clock. Releases from the wing and drills it. And the Knicks lead by 7.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Now here's Trent. Back to Green. Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo takes the contact and scores.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Towns outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Good work defensively by Towns.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Green with a screen on Towns. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Now here's Payne. And the basket is good. Payne's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Towns against Antetokounmpo. Good work defensively by
easy buckets.
Towns double team. And here's Wright from the arc. Second chance effort. And a nice bucket inside from Achua.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Trent. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Wright. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Fade away. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Knicks leading by 11. Outside Payne. Towns left side and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Jackson, the pass to Green. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Milwaukee making a switch here. Prince is checked in. McBride, he's checked in for New York. Shamet comes in for Wright. And both free throws good for Green. Knicks leading by 9. Outside Payne. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 11 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Porter. Beyond the arc. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns is... McBride passes to Payne. And here's Achua. Here's Shamet, guarded by Trent. Outside Payne, fires the 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Shamet passes to McBride. Shamet, no good.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
Porter finds Green. Let's go with a 3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Achua with a screen on Porter, down low. And he jams it home with authority.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Antetokounmpo flying high for the follow.
And the activity of the Greek freak around the bucket, I mean, this guy just does not quit. Relentless. Really knows how to finish with authority after misses come his way. Wow.
Outside Achua. Outside Payne. Nails it from 3. And the Knicks lead by 9.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Jam it, no good. And so Porter will bring it up for the Bucks. Trent from long range. Sinks it from distance.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc. Trying to score in chunks. I don't know if that's the recipe.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
It's time for the dance stand. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us your move. Let's see it. Next answer.
Look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Green. Kuzma comes in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
And Allie, thanks. And New York has possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. Towns outside. Outside McBride. Outside Anunoby. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. New York again can't hit. Bucks trail by 6 to the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Towns taking his time here. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lillard outside. Pass to Prince. Lopez with it from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now just a 1-point Knick lead.
Part of Brook Lopez's value is his ability to space the floor, especially as a big guy.
Back to McBride. Towns outside, inside. Here's Anunoby. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Knicks lead by 3. To the right side. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Prince. Out to Lillard. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Defensive foul. Miles McBride. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Damian Lillard. One shot.
And it's tied up with that one. New York has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. From 13, rebounded by Lopez.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Lopez.
Well, you hate to give Lopez an easy one around the rim, but you don't like sending him to the line either.
Third team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Lopez. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
You know, Lopez to me is what you think of when you hear the term stretch 5, a center with some real deep range.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
Even with the miss, you got the big one there to put him in front.
Towns outside. Outside McBride. Back to Towns. Rebounded by Lopez. Milwaukee has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Kuzma, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
When you look at the length of Antetokounmpo, it really makes it hard for defenders. As a matter of fact, most of the time, they have no chance to deal with it.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. And to credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
The first free throw is good. He does not get the second one.
And at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2 and a 3-point advantage.
Towns, a screen on Kuzma. For 3, Bridges. On target from range. Bridges has got 12 points in just the second half.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
And the loudest section for free t-shirts. Make some noise!
wing, Kuzma. Anunoby covering. Antetokounmpo outside. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got his 6th assist of the night. New York has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Pass to Hart. Back to McBride. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Here's McBride.
And I just love how he uses his lateral quickness to stay with his man. Lillard is a capable on-ball defender.
Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Hart from long range sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Lillard outside. To the inside. Shoots from the block. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist with that last one. Knicks trail by 3. McBride with it. A minute 20 left in the 4th. 6 to shoot. Back to Towns. Anunoby on the wing. Over Kuzma. Anunoby can't get it to go. The Bucks leading by 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
That's his 2nd personal foul. That's a team foul.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a good play.
Pass to Towns. There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Bridges passes to Towns. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Back to Hart. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator on a few of those free throws.
Free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And a tough break as his 2nd attempt is no good at the line. Now a timeout called by New York. 20 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
20 seconds left to play in the fourth. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases the lead to 6. Now a timeout called by New York. They're losing by 6. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Towns for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And that's an intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Torian Prince, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Hart from long range. Oh, he buries it from outside. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Fifth personal foul. At the line for 2, Torian Prince.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
The 3 is up. So Milwaukee wins it. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Dame, for those of us watching, what does it feel like to be in a shooting groove like you were in tonight?
It feels like a workout. You know, when I'm doing my summertime workouts, even after practice sometimes, I'm just trying to get hot, you know, trying to get that rhythm. And that's what it feels like, you know, when you hold yourself to that standard of just making shots, being consistent at it and just getting hot, you know, and that's kind of what it felt like.
I can guarantee you none of our workouts feel like that. But thanks for the show tonight, Dame.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.